Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam kavibhiriditam kalmashapaham shravanamangalam Srimadaatatam bhuvi grinanti ye bhurida janaha bhuvi grinanti ye bhurida janaha. Discussion regarding God with form and God without form. When the discussion is going on, Sri Ramakrishna is explaining, making again and again clear that God does take form. He is formless too. And He can take any form at any time and manifest in any way the devotee wants. He has no limitation. When he is trying to explain everything, in M's heart there is an awakening. It is something like Sri Krishna speaking to Arjuna or Rama himself speaking to Hanuman. What will be the awakening within? An ordinary guru who has loved his disciple and his disciple has totally offered himself unconditionally to the guru. How much of concern and care does the guru take, an ordinary guru in this world, though realized? And how much of dedication, concern the guru shows? To some extent, he is able to lift up his awareness. But when an incarnation speaks to a soul, it is an entirely different picture. The awakening they get just by the presence itself of the Lord in human form, that we see here in case of Master speaking to him. They catch something beyond. When Sri Ramakrishna is speaking to him, he is understanding the depth. We fail to see the depth when a person speaks. We try to see intention behind, motivation behind, but we can't go to the depth. How deep? Because I can go see the gestures in bodily and expressions in the face. A little more deeper I can go and understand the mental states of his. Why is he talking? How is he talking? What is he presenting? Then a little more deeper I can go and his intellectual capacities, how he is reasoning out, how he is presenting. To that, beyond that, what is there in his prajna, the awareness, the consciousness, what is the reality, what are his experience of the past, what is beyond the pure spiritual existence, the jivatma, the jivatmic weightage, spiritual status, these things we won't be able to see. As we go deeper, it becomes opaque. I am not able to understand, I am not able to see. But when God speaks, when a realized soul speaks, he is a transparent glass case, but we don't have eyes to penetrate and see. Now, by grace of the divine, like Rama speaking to Hanuman or Krishna speaking to Arjuna, they open up themselves. They can see, they can judge, they can enter into the depth. Because there is an awakening in the observer. The seer is able to penetrate and see, oh, how deep he is. The opening of this individual is most important to perceive that. It is something like giving a upanayana, extra eye, upanayana. It is that he is able to perceive, understand. Now, M is telling, with that vision, with that view of the Master, when Master is explaining, he is able to, usually when we get extreme concentration and keep absorbing something like this, somebody is telling, some harikatha or something where it is going on, and you slowly start losing the place where you are listening to. Even in televisions and all, when the children sit and will be seeing, they are unaware of the environment, they are unaware of the people around. They won't be if they are absorbed. This absorption is a peculiar thing. And here we see M is when he is absorbed, when he is seeing, other things are excluded. They fall off from the consciousness. And he can see, main thing is getting absorbed in his talk and trying to understand it. He has lost the external awareness of the environmental conditions. So he is able to see. Arjuna also, when Krishna gives him Divya Chakshu to see his cosmic form, first thing what happens is loses the external awareness. He has been taken to the realm beyond to see the whole universe from the transcendental realm. He is looking at there, the whole universe. Krishna's body also is there, Arjuna's body also is there. Arjuna is seeing from somewhere the whole war field and everything, which is just a insignificant part of the universe. The whole thing, whole universe at cosmic level he is able to visualize, see, experience. Like that here, M is able to experience something beyond of the Sri Ramakrishna. That's why he is telling, you are as infinite as he of whom we have been talking about God, form and without form. Truly, no one can fathom your depth. Because every day, every time he talks, every time we interact, every time the disciples and others observe, he is presenting a new phase of his, a new understanding is dawning. Just like Bhagavad Gita. Read Bhagavad Gita. Whole life you go on reading. Every reading is a new reading. Something new opens up, something new opens up. It has no end. Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. When you go on reading, because you are undergoing some transformations. A child is also looking the same world. An adult is also looking. An old man also is looking. A realized soul also looking. Entirely different views. From person to person, this world looks entirely different from each other's view. So, as we grow from childhood to old, our understanding goes on changing. It's unfolding. Similarly, here, each day, one little awareness, little awakening within this self is giving a different version of Sri Ramakrishna. As they grow, and see new blooming, new things coming up. So he is not telling out of reasoning. What I want to tell you is, M's words are here, not the words of appreciation or nothing, has nothing to do. And Sri Ramakrishna is such a person whom praises and blames do not affect. Beyond all. And that these people know. Oh, by praising him or doing anything, we'll be belittling ourselves. Not showing the richness of other. By no here, it is an experience he is expressing. Master smiling. I see you have found it out. Easily people cannot catch. A person came into Chennai Mutt. He was a sannyasi, elderly sannyasi, maybe in his 60s, 70s. His facial expression, his bodily conditions, his get-up, his awarenesses were such, everyone thought he is a realized soul. The way in which he deals, the love that he pours, silently, his commanding personality. But nobody dares to ask, have you realized God? Because Naren was not there. And of all people, Tapasyananji Maharaj. Tapasyananji Maharaj is in his 80s. And he nicely asked the question, Maharaj, have you seen any realized soul in your life? Instead of asking, have you realized God? Have you seen a realized soul? He said, I am seeing only a realized souls only. He said, I am seeing realized souls only. How to know whether a person has realized God or not? Any idea? Not from his sayings or words, not from what he does. He may be doing great work, he may be telling high philosophy. A realized soul is known from what he is, not what he speaks or what he does, what he is. How do you know what he is? From his life. You have to watch his life. How is his life? How is his behavior? So from his life and behavior, you will know whether his soul is realized or not. What nothing else can reveal. So, any saint or anybody, first thing what he is presenting to the world is his own life. Because life alone transforms life. Words do not transform people. Life transforms. So here we see you have found it out. Thakur is telling, found it out. See, it has relevance. I see you have found it out. Let me tell you one thing. Now we straight away coming to a point. Because the topic going on is with form and without form. The discussion was going on with form. And then he has now digressed from the main topic, telling that your depth is unfathomable. I see you have found it out. Means, naadi pakad lena. You know his pulse. To know the pulse is very difficult. The same thing. Have you realized, God, sir? Let me tell you one thing. One should follow various paths. One should practice each creed for a time. Because why he is telling a life is insufficient to keep few steps towards God. We imagine many things. We plan many things. We read many things. But actual transformation, actual conversion, that Buddha underwent conversion. Meditation, spiritual life begins with that. Conversion of Buddha. How? Just to see a dead body, a old man, a sick man, and a sannyasi, he undergoes the tremendous transformation. Why there is suffering? How can it be overcome? He has never experienced any suffering at all. He is Prince. What does he lack for? And everything is secured. He is a fine warrior. And he wants to find out the path to release the people from the constant suffering people are undergoing. He is going to take the great journey. He has never experienced suffering, but he wants to see the others suffering. He has underwent a inner transformation, conversion. This inner conversion, inner transformation, most of the people don't undergo. The moment he undergoes the transformation, he can no more stay. Kingdom looks like just a child's play. He's going to be king. Whole country is his. Everybody honors and loves him, worships him as their master. What does he lack? To leave that in a moment and walk away in search of the peace. What a thing he has undergone, that a person has to undergo. Otherwise, whole life is struggle. We very hardly, a few steps alone we keep towards one of the aspect of God. We can't know every God, every aspect of God. Different forms, different creeds, Shaiva, Vaishnava, Shakta, Dvaita, Advaita, Vishishta Advaita, so many paths and so many ways of seeing God. In Hinduism itself, how many denominations are there? All those different tantras, 64 tantras are there. Take this one, you will see. And Sri Ramakrishna is telling, one should practice each creed for a time. One should follow various paths. Because each one from ancient time has limited God in a particular way. They keep the God in a particular framework. Sri Ramakrishna said, doesn't want to limit God in any way. Unless they study a few paths independently, as insider, not as an outsider. Any religion, suppose you want to know what is the secret of Jainism or Buddhism or Christianity or Islam, you have to be a follower of that sect or religion. Be a Christian and try to understand what is Christ. Being a Hindu, to understand Christ is different, entirely different. You can't. You'll miss the essence. All skin and color, outer color only you'll catch and come away. The inner stuff, the innermost core to know, you have to enter into. Sri Ramakrishna expects that. If you just glance through, a few paths you try to, as an insider, a year, a few weeks, then how much of vast understanding. Our Ramakrishna Maharaj went to Harvard University to study School of Divinity, to study religion. And there, different religions together they are studying. Some Christians are there, Protestants are there, Catholics are there, Hindus, Buddhists, so many, and trying to interact. They will give the subject you have to discuss. And he says, I could not imagine what gems are there in different religions. Because we are outsiders, we are viewing everything else. What first thing happens is, we may or may not accept the reality of it, but limitation on God breaks down. God, I have put God in a particular framework according to my tradition. My tradition. I am brought up in a particular tradition, Shakta tradition, Shaiva tradition, and I have put God within that framework, that philosophy is there. And now when I just glance, go through, it's an year's course. Within 1 year, he has undergone such a tremendous transformation in his awareness and understanding that just like when we were not knowing music, we were freely singing songs without any restriction. And once you start coming to know, little Shruti Jnana, enough. You can't sing. You can't sing. Somebody just says, Swamiji, you are missing tune. No more we will touch that song again. So, just fold your books and keep aside. Oh, let the day come when the doors open again, when the divine grace enters to unfold what I have folded and kept. So, here also, in case of God, we had put him in the framework and daily opening the door and seeing him and coming away. Oh, this is, Rama is God. Rama is God. Just like Hanuman goes and sees, Rama is my sarvasva. Then when we see the another door of the same room in which Rama stays, from another door when I see, the Krishna is visible there. From another Durga, another window. So, same room, And you see, then you, oh, what is Rama, what is Krishna? From each corner, a new thing is visible, appearing. So goes the transformation. Here, Sri Ramakrishna is asking them to, you must go through disciplines of different creeds, different way of actually worshipping God. Do spiritual practices, you see. One should practice each creed for a time. When you practice for a time, then you will see realization won't come. You not move an inch perhaps, but the limitation you have put on God breaks down. Oh, He is unknowable. One person was, from morning till night, he used to sit for meditation. In the evening he will come out and he will be walking in front of his home or hut, and then go on telling, I could not understand. He has meditated whole day on God. He could not understand what God is. People used to listen. Oh, I could not understand what God is. Years passed. 20 years passed. Still the same thing. Could not understand is going on. One day when he came out, he said, oh, I have understood. He's jumping about. People gathered. What did you understand? Oh, it is a thing cannot be understood. He has understood. It cannot be understood. God is something, He understands, it is. It cannot be limited. To make that understanding, Sri Ramakrishna, because now first thing is to break the framework we have put and to find out the reality. Then we understand what is my Ishtadevata. Suppose I am loving Rama or Krishna. What is this Krishna? Behind him is the huge ocean of Satchidananda, and Rama or Krishna is only a wave in that. Oh, the background I have left. Swarupa I have left. Rupa I have caught hold. Rupa can change. Computer, children will be seeing computer or mobile or TV. On screen so many things come and go. What is real is not what is being displayed. Computer set alone is real. Computer screen alone is real. What is playing on it is, that is Swarupa. This is Rupa. Rupa comes and goes. So here we see Sri Ramakrishna expecting that, oh, now once he understands, oh, my understanding regarding God is wrong or not limited, it may not be wrong. Vijay is finger. Yes, Vijay is his finger. No doubt. But rest of the body I have left. I could see only finger and I thought Vijay is finger. I am able to see only finger. Then after little search, oh, his hand. Then his arm. As we go deeper, his finger is not wrong. He is finger. Plus many more things. Others things I have not been able to see. But that much is sufficient. You catch hold of this finger and pull out, the whole Vijay will come out. So that catching is sufficient, but it doesn't give full understanding of that personality. So to know God First I have to understand it is limited understanding I have. I want to go beyond. This breaking of limitation is the first thing. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.